Hello, my name is Brandon. I am a 16-year-old calisthenic athlete, and this video is going to be going over my free community where it's just calisthenic guys, and I'm going to be giving you a couple free resources and courses and a bunch of different training advice. This is me doing handstand push-ups. I just did 5 in a row there. Look at my beautiful face from how intense that was. I'm actually able to do 7 in a row now, which is pretty neat. I didn't know that before then. This workout particularly, I did 50 in one go, so 50 in just one workout. This is me doing pull-ups with 45 kilos. This isn't the strongest that I've ever been, but this is the most recent video that I have. My strongest was 50 kilos for 4 reps, and then dips, similar thing, 50 kilos for 10 reps. So I'm decently strong, I'm decently knowledgeable. I've only been doing this for 1 year, and I've been weightlifting a little bit before that, so I have a decent bit of knowledge accumulated, so I'm at least able to teach you something. Just when it comes to calisthenics, I'm fairly new, but I've made awesome progress. I've also learned no dip muscle up, 90-degree handstand push-up, one-arm pull-up, all that kind of stuff. If you're curious on how you can get to the community, just before we get into that, all you have to do is in the description of all of my videos, I have a little thing down here where you can click on the Discord. It'll take you to the Discord, and it'll take you right here to this verify. All you need to do is press the green check mark, and then you're in. These are all the members we have so far, and we're just going to get into it. So what do you actually get when you join this Discord? Well, for one, you get access to me, you get access to the community. That's pretty neat, but you probably want a little bit more than that. So in here, if you are anywhere between being able to do 0 pull-ups or dips, or 15 pull-ups and 20 dips, this is going to be extra important for you. So what happens here, I have this free thing, number 1 warm-up tactic. It tells you like how to warm up. It gives you all the stretches, all this stuff. I'm just going to flash this by because this isn't the important bit. It's renamed to the Maloney Method Blueprint. I'm going to explain that in a little bit. I have this free program where I show you exactly how to go from 0 pull-ups to 15 pull-ups, all the way up to doing 30% of your body weight for 8 reps on weighted pull-ups. So if you weigh 100 kilos, that's 30 kilos for at least 8 reps over the course of multiple sets. Same thing for dips, getting you from 0 dips all the way up to 50% of your body weight for 10 reps on weighted dips. You train legs in here. This is an optional rest day. I'm not going to explain the program here, but I'm just going to be showing you some of the things you could be expecting when you join. If you go into the plans, like where it says pull-up level or dip level, I'll go to pull-up, for example. It has all of the plans listed out. So let's say you are going from, you're in between 3 and 15 pull-ups. It shows you the technique you need to be doing. It shows you how to progress. It shows you the exact method you're using for progression. It shows you example progressions, and it gives you a little bit of motivation at the end. In the weighted plan, I give you a little bit of motivation here because I'm like that. Technique, all the kind of stuff. I tell you exactly how to progress workout by workout. So your first 3 workouts are going to look a little bit different, but after that, this is a workout you're going to keep. Maloney progression, stuff like that. Same thing for dips. And it's just really cool. This is stuff that I wish that I had when I first started off, because when I got into coaching, which is something I'm going to be explaining in a minute also, when I got into coaching, it's hard for me to explain the why we're doing some of the stuff we're doing to some of my clients, and this kind of gives them a little bit of reassurance, because a lot of the people will go through this blueprint, realize that, oh crap, this works, and also I give them really, really good advice, and then they will become a coaching client at some point. And at the end of the day, this is mostly what this video is for. I want to coach people, and I want to have more clients, that kind of thing, and I want more people to roll in, because that means I get to help more people, more money for me, more value to you, and also, again, it's completely free. You don't want to get coaching, this community is free. The people with red names are the coaching clients. So this guy, Whale Hero, and this guy, Argentina, that's what his name was if there weren't dots, are red. How you can tell that they're coaching clients is they have the same color name as me. We have this giant blueprint. There's also in here a free fixing minor injuries guide, so it tells you how to fix any like minor dinks and donks that you've got along the way. Calisthenics is a super injury prone sport, so this is going to be super useful just to have, and you can save all of this. You can take screenshots, or you can just have it on the go, because it's simply you open the Discord and then you push the button. Next thing that I give is a free course to learning skills. You go here, and You have 5 modules, about maybe 40 to 60 minutes long. I don't know how long it is. But the point is, I teach you exactly how to learn skills the fastest way, and I give you all the principles listed out in very, very high levels of detail. So, for example, if we go here, let's do this one, for example. I just picked a random one. I explain from beginning to end, and I make it interesting. I use the word meta, for example, the most effective tactic available. I show you the preparation workout, the steps, the attempts, how to unlock the skill. I show you all of this. And the thing is, I just want people to actually know how to properly train these skills. And it's very, very important to me that you do know, because I want to give you the most free value as possible. Next thing, as we go through, knowledge drop. Sometimes I give guides in here. I also give guides on my YouTube channel, give videos, all that kind of stuff. I explain training, all this type of stuff. This isn't as important. This is kind of just whenever I feel like adding it. This isn't something that's like set in stone all the time. I'll say when videos are out, stuff like that. I'll tell you when things are released in here. That's also something that goes in announcements. More videos. We have a win section. I'm also in here. One of my coaching clients got his first muscle up right there, and it was actually pretty clean for his first one. And then he did a second one, and he actually got it as well. He wasn't supposed to do 2, but awesome technique. Nobody's used anything in here because, again, the server's fairly new, but we have a bunch of guys in here talking about like different joint angles and injuries and sharing videos and learning about form, and I'm in here and we're all talking together. This is super, super awesome that these guys are in here and we're able to talk. This shows you that if you join, you will have someone to speak to about calisthenics, about training in general. So now that I've told you all the free stuff, you're probably going to want to join. Once you join, here are some of the other things you can be expecting. In most cases, obviously it's up to me, but in most cases, if you're active, if I like you, if you're somebody that I see has potential, if you're somebody that I can see can inspire others, I will personally get on the call with you. I DM everybody when they join, but I'll send you a super special DM asking, hey, I like how active you've been. Here, let's go to this guy, for example. Let me think of someone. I don't want to go to somebody who... Actually, never mind. It's probably not a good idea for me to leak DMs. I changed my mind on that. But I'll send you a DM just saying like, hey, I like how active you've been. Do you want to hop on call? I'd love to help you with any problems that you have. And if you have no problems, then we end the call, whatever. But most people have problems that they don't even realize that they have. Like, I've been on the phone with a couple people who have been in here. And when I say a couple, I mean like quite a few of them. And you get to talking with them and they're like, yeah, I've been plateaued, or like this weird thing has been happening. Oh, this just doesn't feel right. And you explain to them, and I get to explain to them, and I get to explain to you why the problems that you're having are happening. And it's super, super insightful. And one problem leads to the next problem. And it's like this huge domino effect of problems that you discover, but also solutions, because you're on the phone with me with someone who's extremely experienced, has been through it, and also is just autistically informed about this stuff. Like, this has been my life for like 5 years, nothing but learning about exercise. This is all that's on my YouTube. This and like Christian videos and like songs and stuff like that. This is all that I care about. So you're going to get advice personally from me when it comes to this. If I go here, this is the course that you get. It tells you exactly how to train all of these skills. I go over my results. I go over how to build strength and why building strength is important before getting skills. I go over the difference between dynamic skills and static skills, how you train both at the same time, how to learn handstand push-ups, how to learn muscle-ups, which are dynamic skills, the preparation workouts, how to learn them quickly. I teach you how to learn planche and front lever. I know how to do a front lever. I know how to progress in front lever. Planche is a little bit more difficult, but I'm able to hold like a really crappy straddle planche after training it like a tiny bit. I never really dedicated time. So this might honestly be a little bit of I don't want to say lies, but then I've spoken to a lot of people who know how to train planche, but unfortunately I'm not someone who's unlocked it yet. So this one, unfortunately, I haven't learned, but I can do all the other ones. One arm pull-ups also falls into this category, stuff like that. The mindset that you have to use, the bonuses, all this kind of stuff. And it's literally like videos. And I mean, you can have this link, I guess, but it's literally like videos and whatever. And also I give you a bonus, an ebook that I wrote a decent while ago. And yeah, that is pretty much everything that is in my free community. Once we hit anywhere between 20 and 50 members, I will add it. So only a couple more people. I will add events where we will do group calls and weekly calls and stuff like that. Also, make sure you read the rules section. I'm trying to keep as little in here as possible, but as more things come up, I will be adding more. But that is everything. We'll be doing weekly calls. You get all of this nice information that nobody else on the internet gives you. I am like one of 3 people that I know who actually do this, and it's so nice to have just a for sure blueprint of what to do, how to progress, and if you get hurt at any point, I teach you how to fix it. Think about how crazy that is, from the warm up to the workout. And if you do something wrong, and it's 100% your fault if you get injured, that's a fact of any sport. If somebody gets injured, it is their fault because they did something wrong in that moment. Nobody gets injured by accident. I teach you how to fix it for minor injuries. Not like you broke your ankle. I'm not going to be like, yeah, just do calf raises, bro. But I teach you how to fix it. That has been absolutely everything. My name has been Brandon. Join the Discord link below. Hopefully you already have. But I will see you next time. Cheers.